Morning, YouTube. It's a brand new day, 7 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to work by 10 o'clock. I gotta be to work at 10, but I figured I would come out here like I do and try to continue our studies. First of all, welcome to the brand new day. If you're here, it is because you have been blessed. It's because that you have been given another chance to do it all again. And I hope that you take that seriously. I pray that, that you are trying to break upward and get rid of the things that is wrong with you, as well as the person that you're with. I pray that you shared the information with them so that y'all two could work together and bring happiness into your lives. And peace and blessings on the souls that didn't make it through the night. We have to remember that. Okay, so we're gonna go, I would like to go to the third part of the force of love, which we've been studying deeper into the atoms to find out what our atoms, how we relate to our atoms in the outside world. Because everything that our atoms is doing, I hope I've been showing you that so far, everything that our atoms are doing on the inside of us is also happening on the outside of us, only we are not fully aware of it. We're not understanding what's going on, what's making us move the way we move, what makes us think what we think, do what we do. There's reasons for this. There's reasons for this. So right now we at basically the second, what could you call it? Because in the beginning, when I started off, it was called break upwards in love. I believe it was called break upwards in love. I still have the yeah. It was break upwards in love. No, break up after love. Break up after love. This is how fast I'll be studying that I will forget the title. So it's break upward after love. And as I told y'all, when I make these videos, if I make a mistake, I'm not gonna start all over again, because I don't want y'all to think that I got this thing down perfect. I'm learning it as I'm telling it to y'all. So like, once I make a video, whatever mistakes happen, I refuse to do it over. Because I wanna show y'all that I'm where y'all at. We all in the same place. We all got these atoms. So let's go to the third one. The atom. We're gonna look at the inside of an atom now. We gotta look at the inside. We gotta look at the nucleus. The atom has a nucleus. The nucleus is basically the brain. It's the core of the atom. I wish I had diagrams and things like that. It would make it much better. I pray, by God's permission, in the future, I will have diagrams and things like that where I can show y'all atoms and how they, how they act. Right now, I could just tell y'all. I'm just getting started, so. But the atom has a nucleus. Inside the nucleus is what is called protons, electrons, and neutrons. Protons, electrons, and neutrons. This makes up the nucleus of the atom. Now let's look at protons. Protons have a positive charge. Positive charge, like electricity, real electricity. Electrons have a negative charge. A negative charge. Both electricity one positive, one negative. Protons is the positive charge, electrons is the negative charge. The neutrons have no charge. They have no charge, okay? So the neutron is basically neutral. But that positive charge and that negative charge, this is where we have to listen to what's going on inside of us. We have to listen to our body. We gotta, that's what I'm saying. We study in the body, by studying it, you're listening to it. You're learning what the body does. Okay, so the nucleus is the central and most important part of an object, movement, or group, forming the basis for its activity and growth. Now, this is the definition of nucleus. We broke it down to the protons, electrons, and neutrons, but I'm telling you what the nucleus does. It's the brain. Again, it's the brain. It's the central and most important part of an object, a movement or group, forming the basis for its activity and growth. So in one aspect, it's the central and most important part of an object. I'm an object, you're an object. This table is an object, the bag is an object, the phone is an object, the tree is an object. So we all have nucleuses. Now it says, or movement. It's the important part of an object or movement. That means when a group of people get together and they say, okay, we're gonna do A, B, and C. And you know, the idea that group is moving on is the nucleus. So guess what? Couples have a nucleus. Couples have a nucleus. Y'all, we get together as a couple and then we make ideas and we make plans and say, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna live our life this way. So inside the nucleus of a couple is again the central and most important part of the couple is the nucleus. What happens when the nucleus splits? What happens when the nucleus splits? Listen to this. When you split an atom, remember that the nucleus is inside the atom. When you split an atom, the energy released in splitting one atom is minuscule. However, when the nucleus is split under the right conditions, some stray neutrons are released. And these can go on to split more atoms, releasing more energy, neutrons, causing a chain reaction. Okay? I'm gonna go over that again, but listen to what I'm hearing. When you split an atom or a couple, the energy released in splitting one atom or one couple is minuscule. However, when the nucleus is split, when the ideas of the couple is split under the right conditions, which is really the wrong conditions, something wrong is going on. Some stray neutrons or stray people from the relationship, people start straying, are released, and these can then go on to split more atoms or more couples, releasing more energy, more neutrons or more people, causing a chain reaction. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to put this goes on inside of us. And actually, this is where they created the atom bomb. The atom bomb it goes off just that way. Once one atom splits, the neutrons go and they hit another atom. That atom split, neutrons get released, going into another atom, and that causes a chain reaction. That is where you get your atom bomb, and this is why it can destroy miles and miles of territory and people at the same time. So imagine this happening as far as people. Look at every person as an atom. Look at every person as an atom. We all have the protons, we all have the electrons inside of us, which are the positive and negative charges. I believe individually we get negatively charged. We get negatively charged because we have the negative and we have the positive inside of us. So we get negatively charged, and then just like the atom, we burst and we release this negative energy onto other atoms, which are other people that surround us. They go on and they release negative energy on other atoms or other people. And this is a chain reaction. It goes on and on and on. This goes on inside of families. This goes on inside of families where the parents are negatively charged. And so they're doing bad things to the children. The children then grow up and have children and do bad things to their children. It is a negative charge. It is a chain reaction. Okay, let's look at it as couples. Again, couples are nucleuses. Somebody is negatively charged, somebody is positively charged. Now, when we're negatively charged and we get so charged up, next thing you know, we starting something with the person that we with. Because we're negatively charged. I guess that's why we ask the question when we see something wrong with the person we with. We say, what's wrong? They say nothing. We say, what's wrong? I said nothing. Nothing is wrong. See, these people are now negatively charged. You have to notice, that's the time that you have to stand back. You have to stand back. This person is negatively charged. And when a person is negatively charged, they're about to go off regardless, whether you get into it or not. So it's best to stay out of it and watch, just observe and see how this person is now acting because they're negatively charged. Then you have the positively charged people. This is where I'm trying to get us to being positively charged. When we're positively charged, we can sit back because we are part of the nucleus too. There's no sense in us getting negatively charged because the person that we're with is negatively charged. You have to stop, you have to stand still, and this is in any situation. This is why I keep saying that everything is relationship. Everything in nature is relationship. You can do this at work. You can do this with your parents. You can do this on a traveling, on a bus, the train, wherever, the plane, wherever you're traveling. You can look at everybody as atoms, and you can be prepared for the negatively charged atom, the negatively charged person. Now, again, this happens inside of a couple. This couple, one of us is getting negatively charged. Something is going on. We could be getting negative. That person was already hit by another negatively charged atom. Another negatively charged person. The person that you with, already negatively charged by somebody. Or some negative that happened to them back in their past. So now, something happens with y'all. Y'all get into an argument, y'all get into a fight. I mean, it can get crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in control of your negative and your positive charges, if you're not in control of them, the person that you're with is gonna have you going crazy. Now you go out, or the other person goes out and negatively charges another couple, somebody in another couple, messing them up. And it goes so on and so on and so on, just like the atoms. Just like the atoms. I mean, we must understand this. We must understand what's making us act the way we act. And now that I'm looking at it, because I told you I'm learning this as I'm going along with it. I'm learning it as we're studying this together. I believe now television, social media, the record industry, all of that is charging the negative charges within us. It's the electrons, because some way our negativity is being fed. If you look at social media, if you listen to the records, if you really listen to them and listen to what they're saying, they're disrespectful towards relationships. So it's feeding our electrons which control a negative charge. We look at all these TV shows. I mean, just charging our negativity. And then we wind up exploding like the atom and splitting. And then we go to other people and we split their relationships. We mess their relationships up. I'm guilty of it. Yes. Yes. I've had people come to me and I've went to people. So I know what I'm talking about. And it's going on out there. It's going on out here in the world. So we have to learn what's going on inside of us so that we can take better care of our minds. So a relationships are like the nucleus, and if love is not there, or what is called gluon is what holds the proton and the electron and the neutron together. Gluon. It's called gluon. It's a chemical called gluon, which the body just makes. The body makes that, and it keeps the atom together. Now we can take gluon as far as couples and call it love. We can call it love. Love is what keeps the couples together. But what happens when the love is gone? What happens when an argument breaks out? What happens when a fight breaks out? What happens when there's a splitting of the couple? The gluon is gone. The love is gone because somebody negatively charged you. Somebody negatively charged you. Your family, yes, I'm gonna keep saying it because I know we don't like it. Your family, or the social media, your friends, because you know you got those people that get on the phone and start talking about the person that they with. Start talking about how they don't care about him or how they don't care about her. Oh man, please, that be this, that be that, or that N-word this or that N-word that. Those are negative charges that we do sit there and we listen to, which charges our negative. And next thing you know, we feeling the same way. That's a chain reaction. It's a chain reaction. And if the love or the gluon, if the love is not there or the gluon to hold the nucleus together, there is a negative burst of energy. Every argument is a negative burst of energy. Every bad feeling is a negative burst of energy. Every fight is a negative burst of energy. Every time you walk around the house not talking to each other is a negative burst of energy. And it ain't gonna stop. It's not gonna stop until you study your past and you learn what happened to you. Again, we tend to believe that we gotta fix the other person. It's not true. When you begin to correct yourself and look at your negative energy and how it got started in your life, now you fixing things. Because now you can start a chain reaction on that. You can start a chain reaction on good energy. Now you're making the person that you're with feel good because you're correcting yourself. And it's like that's a chain reaction too. It's a chain reaction. Study those atoms again. I want to read them. I want to read it one more time. When you split an atom, the energy released in splitting one atom is minuscule. That's one couple. However, when you split the nucleus, I guess that's when the couple breaks all the way up. When the nucleus is split under the right conditions, which really mean the wrong conditions, some stray neutrons, stray people are released And these can then go on to split more atoms or more couples, releasing more energy or neutrons, causing a chain reaction. I think you understand it. I pray that you understand it. It's getting more simple and simple for me too. For me too. It takes time, but we studying together, and I thank you very much. And I pray that you do the work, because you feel so much better. You can go to work and feel so much better. You're not dragging around. You're not, oh my God, this and all, and on the train doing all kind of evil things. If we ain't flirting with somebody, we arguing with somebody. Both of them are negative. Both of them are negative, knowing that we in a relationship. Oh, it's sad. It's a sad situation. But we going, by God's help, by the Creator's help, by whatever name you call him, we gonna get this thing right. As long as he is on our side, we gonna be all right. All right, so let me go upstairs and get ready for my day, and I pray to be sending another, I pray that I get some more information and be sending it out again. Peace and blessings. Have a great day.